Hello everyone, welcome to Cantonese Essential Phrase Series. In this video, I am going to go over a few phrases that you would hear or use when you are going to shopping. So of course, the first sentence, the most obvious one to know, is how much is it? Well, in Cantonese, when we want to ask how much is it, we would simply say 幾多錢? 幾多錢? The next one is probably would say, does it have discount? In Cantonese, we simply say 有冇折? 有冇折? Now, the third one is, does it have a different size? So let's say if you like a pair of jeans, for example, but you don't have the size that you want on the shelves, you would ask them, does it have a different size? Well, in Cantonese, you would say 有冇第二個 size? 有冇第二個 size? Now, 有冇 means do you have? 第二個 is another one. Well, it's actually, if you translate it literally, it means the second one, but in this case, we're using it as another. Size means, of course, size. Now let's go back to the word 第二個. So this is a bit tricky actually to use because 第二個 only works for size or item, because the word 個 is actually very tied to the counting of whatever that you want to say. So for size, we would use 個. The item depends. So sometimes if you want to say clothes, we would say 第二件 instead of 第二個. But we won't say 第二件 size. But if we want to say, do you have a different size for this jeans or jacket, whatever, you would still say 有冇第二個 size? However, if you want to say, do you have the same another shirt that's like that, then you would say 有冇第二件 T-shirt? However, see, now if you are saying, do you have a different pair of jeans? Now you don't say 件 or you don't say 個. You would say 有冇第二條牛仔褲, where 牛仔褲 is jeans and 條 is the counting for jeans. I would go over this the counting particles in another video, but just keep in mind that this sentence right now only works for if you want to ask for another size, and if you want to ask another item that's of a very limited nature, like as long as it's not a long shape or not clothes, not jeans. There's a lot of exception. You can't say 個. You have to say another counting particle depending on the circumstances. But right now, if I want to ask, does it have a different size? We would say 有冇第二個 size? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. When I want to say I want this one, we would say in Cantonese, 我想要呢個。我想要呢個。Now I have to repeat this again. 個 doesn't work every time because it's a counting variable to whatever thing that you are pointing. So keep in mind in that. So it might not work. Well, they would understand what you're talking about, but it would not sound very Cantonese. So keep in mind in that. 我想要呢個 is I want this one, but the kanji 個 might be different depending on the object that you're pointing. So it would follow whatever the counting variable that belongs to that particular object. Last one. Can I use credit card? In Cantonese, we would say 可唔可以用信用卡？可唔可以用信用卡？ So in this phrase, 可唔可以 means can I? 用 is use in Cantonese, and 信用卡 means credit card. And thank you for watching my video. If you want to learn Cantonese in a systematic way, I would actually recommend you to take a look at my website or download one of our mobile apps, both in iPhone and in Android. I have attached a link in the video description. And if you wanted to support us, please subscribe to our channel so that you could get our latest videos on learning Cantonese. Tweet about us or even share it with your friends who got similar interests as you in learning this language. Thank you. Bye-bye.